All right, guys. So, as you might know, the Jets won. The Jets beat the Falcons. I'm so happy. We won. It was getting close at the end. It was tied up. It tied up like four times. Like, it tied up a lot because we scored touchdown. They scored touchdown. And we scored another touchdown. And then, it got tied up. So, at the end, it was tied 24-24. And I thought it was about to go in overtime. But then Nick Folk kicked the field goal, and we won. He kicked the field goal, and we won 27-24, and that was awesome because that was a pretty far field goal. It was like a 50-yard field goal, and that was awesome. Nick Folk, pretty good kicker. You won us the game, and I'm pretty happy. And then Tyrod Taylor, he scored a touchdown, and Brees Hall scored like the first touchdown, and Tyrod Taylor scored another touchdown. So he played pretty good today. So I was a little disappointed that Tyrod Taylor played instead of Justin Fields because I was a little bad. Eric Glenn keeps doing it. Keeps putting Tyrod Taylor instead of Justin Fields. But I'm not even really that bad anymore because he played well. He played well. He definitely played well, Tyrod Taylor. So I'm not even that mad about it anymore because he played well and we won the game. I'm so glad, we finally won. It's our third win of the season, which, it's kind of embarrassing, but we're the Jets. But I'm glad we won. The season's probably already over for us, but I'm glad that we were able to win. They were able to get this win. I knew we were going to win. I told you in my prediction that we were going to win because, Falcons aren't that good. Kirk Cousins, he's, just all right. But, so I'm really glad we won. We beat them damn Falcons, and we won. I'm so happy, we won. And, yeah, it was a good field goal. It was a good kick at the end. And, yeah, go Jets. Really happy that we were able to win today. It was a really good win. It was close, as I said. It was pretty close win. But I'm glad. The whole game we were able to keep up. Like we scored like the first touchdown, and then they scored a touchdown. And then at one point they scored another touchdown, and they were a little bit ahead of us. Then we scored another touchdown to tie it up. And yeah, so the whole game, we were able to keep up, and we won. We won. Nick Folk kicked the field goal, and we won. I'm really happy that we were able to win the game. It was a good game, and yeah, I'm just really happy we were able to win. I could finally be happy instead of being depressed. As I said, it's only our third win of the season, but I'm just really happy we're able to beat the Falcons. It was a good game. And, yeah, go Jets. Really good win today. And, yeah, I'm just really happy that we're able to win.